I've not forgotten to unmute my mic this time. It's a miracle. Anyway, how are you today, Ben? How was your TV show, whatever you were watching? Let's clip my microphone, my headset onto my pocket so that it doesn't fall off. Rejig the camera. There we go. What are you watching? I think you said it was this one of the Star Wars shows that you were saying about? But yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm, you know, I mean, still obviously mourning the death of Staravia from last time, but you know. Bad Batch is a sequel to Clone Wars? Ah, right. Hey Sam, how are you doing today? Let me just... No, I think it is synced. So yeah, just in case, yeah, so you haven't seen the Discord or you've forgotten, I've done some grinding since last time. Duster Thread is now Beautifly. Oh, as I'd hoped would happen. He's sassy. And we've got a couple of flying type moves as well, which is good. That should help us through the Eterna Gym. And obviously through grinding Duster Thread up to level 21, that's also gotten the rest of the team up fairly high. Quick Astley is at 24, so should do fairly well in the gym. And let me just double check if we need to buy anything. Let's buy a few more Paralyze Heals just in case, you know what grass types are like. Yeah. I also had to go remember today to change up the sprite for Duster Thread up to Beautifly. Otherwise it would have displayed Wurmple still. Anyways. Twitch. Twitch, you don't need to ask me, oh, do you like the app? I use it because well, not have to, but you know, I use it just because it's useful, not because I have a great experience using the app. I did go in here, didn't I? Yeah. Anyways, I guess it is time to go in the gym. Twitch is feeling insecure. I think it's because I've like, it's like when you download an app and you've not used it that long, and then it like asks you to rate it, because obviously I've not had it that long on this phone, because I've only had this phone for like a week. So yeah, as that guy has said, we have to beat all the other trainers in the gym to get to the leader, because yep, faithful Diamond and Pearl remix, meaning we don't get the cool like clock motif like that Platinum had. We just have this forest area from Diamond and Pearl. Not that I mind this gym, this layout, but it's like the Platinum one was a bit cooler. But yeah, let's go do battle. This gym is amazing. Yeah, you should have seen some of my friends' secret bases back in the day. So yeah, these first trainers are probably going to be very easy, but I brought my Pokemon up to the levels of the leader. So, you know. Hopefully, no deaths. But, you know what it's been like before? You know, therapy. I've never really used it. There we go. It's kind of weird going to this game after playing after playing Legends, just like visually, because they're so different in how like visual makeup. Like not just in style, but in like the tech side of things. At least we're cutting through these trainers pretty easily so far. In the middle of 3 trees, which I believe is... no, not here, I think it's on the other side. Yes, there we go. More like behind 3 trees than in the middle of it, really. Just one Pokemon. Oh, Turtwig. Missed the Platinum Flower Clock. I say, when it comes to Diamond Pearl gyms, I do kind of like the... obviously, we won't get to it for a long time, but Arthome's gym, I kind of like that it's like, suddenly the game is like, do maths! Although, you know, as a person who wants to fight with the trainer, or fight as many trainers as possible, my strategy is do maths and then pick the wrong doors on purpose. Besides 4 flowers. Believe is up here. Yeah. Oh, just one Pokemon again. Duster Fred. Oh, critical hit as well. That was nearly a level up there. Right, I'm just gonna hop back to the Pokemon Center, not necessarily for health, but more for PP than anything. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Thanks for reminding me. I meant to turn them on yesterday when I finished grinding. Yeah, I forgot to turn them back on. I turned them off for grinding. Hold on. Oh, right, I didn't even realise that was an option. Okay. Why have my... We want the music up, come on. It's Sinnoh. Speaking of music, I got to the second main area of Legends. Liking the music there so far. Also really like the bits in Legends where, like, in the cutscenes where it like plays like the sort of the low strings from the title screen from Gen 4. Right. It's time. You have a winning aura about you. Do I now? Also, didn't they say that Pokemon Home support for this game is supposed to come in February? There's only like 8 days left in February. When's that gonna happen? Or did they just say early this year? Yeah, the music in Pokemon Legends is really good. Yeah, it's like a mix of like remixes and sort of just sort of inspirations. Oh, yes, please. Let's replace Absorber with Mega Drain. Pokemon Days this week. Oh, yeah, perhaps that would be a good time to announce it, I guess, or even release. What would be cool is if there was like a nice, you know, update, sort of proper like update that has like some content and stuff in it. But I'm hoping the Air Cutter will take me through this battle. So far it is. Oh, Crick Hesley is 25. It's not the end yet. Hopefully soon it will be though. Oh great. Well, I did buy paralysis heals. What do I? You know what? I'll try and see if I can move. Oh. Not very effective, but does that much damage. Imagine just having flowers for hands. Hmm. Ah, come on. How did she just trip up a butterfly in the air? Don't question it. Oh, of course he used a super potion. Of course it heals all the way back up. Come on, Duster, get a crit. If Rosary doesn't die this time, I need to heal. Or switch out. Okay, there we go. Good. We did the gym without any casualties this time. Bunch of level ups as well. Also seeing her like ancestor or whatever in Legends is very weird. The Nuzlocke pattern's being held up. What, dying, like losing someone the first gym and then Dwayne's evolving. Nope, not hide. I need to actually change it. Where is it? There we go. Alright, the gyms 2 to 3 being fine. Well, the third gym in this game will be Veilstone. I don't know if I'll have stuff good against fighting by then. Anyways. That's our second badge, Cotton. Okay, now we can use cut. And some stickers. But yeah, seeing her, like, I forget the name of the character, but like her ancestor, presumably ancestor in Pokemon Legends, is like, it's really weird because it's got almost the same face, just with a beard. So it looks kind of weird to me anyway. Yeah, it is a bit odd. Alright, first things first. Pokemon Center. I don't think it's been too windy for me today. So I don't know how the yeah, like thing is, in the original it kind of looks more like shading, but like in 3D it looks weird. Anyways, wondering if I should why not? Let's put you in front for no real reason. You know, I could go there, or I could go get the berries that are down here. Here they are. Oran berries. Cherry berries. Can't remember where you get leopard berries from. Or raspberries. It's time to go load up Pokemon Go. Luck berries. I can't remember where you get leopard berries from, but I will be definitely be planting those. Oh, and some random stickers. Oh, leaf stickers, I suppose not that random. I haven't gone back to Floroma to check the tree. To be honest, I really can't bother to go all the way back there. That's effort. So what did I actually just pick up? I didn't actually look. Oh. We'll give that to Crick Astley. But yeah, I haven't bothered going back to Floroma to check the trees, so, or the tree that I put honey on, so, eh. Oh, I can't go behind the building. Guess there's no exploration here. I guess we should see what's up in the Team Galactic building. Actually, how did they get in and out, considering you need cut? Considering you need cut, and like, I can't imagine that all of these grunts will have beaten the Eterna gym. They didn't. It's time for some Team Galactic fights. Nice. They just use a chainsaw instead of an HM. Like asking. I'm just a kid, so. Also, I've had a thought as well, for when I get to Hearthome City, if none of my alive Pokemon are allowed in Amity Square, I will just get out my starter, and essentially parade its corpse around Amity Square to unlock the walking Pokemon. Because I know the starter Pokemon are allowed in. I just don't know whether any of my Pokemon will be. Our objectives are incredible. Too incredible for me to understand. I'll fight blindly to defend them, and your intrusion won't be forgiven. I love how how all the grunts and stuff don't even know what Team Galactic's sort of actually doing. I don't know why, I just find that really funny. Yeah, let's keep you out because you've got an electric move that'll destroy Zubat in one hit. Well, I think everything would destroy Zubat in one hit considering my levels are so much higher than the grunts. What was I fighting for again? Well, you already said you don't know. Let's see how good this Pokemon is. I stole it from some weak trainer. Well, if you think the trainer's weak, then what am I fighting for? I need to play Mega Man X4 again. It's a good game. Perhaps I'll stream it at some point. Because X4 is a good game. I could play it into my plans for my plans for big game, perhaps. Because I love how this game it keeps the chunky laptops from the original games. Actually, you can even see the keyboard, you got the arrow keys and so you actually see it sort of properly, well not properly, sort of somewhat detailed textures. That's kind of neat. Sorry, I've not come to donate my Pokémon. And if you do knock out any of my Pokémon, then they're dead anyway, so they'll be of no use to you. Team Galactic doesn't have the budget for fancy modern tech. Although it then does kind of make the switches in like yours and Barry's houses feel a bit out of place.
Our first big game hint. It's not X4 Kappa.
I mean, Mega Man X4 isn't exactly a long game, so... Goodbye, Zubat. What do I think I'm doing? Winning. Obviously. You can catch Pokemon anywhere. Trainers that lose theirs should quit whining and catch some more. Come to think of it, I don't even know what's going on. So the scientists in this game look kinda weird. I don't know. There's something about their faces that looks weird. Can relate. Wow. Alright. They can't help their faces. Alright. And there's just something like the sort of contours in like the sort of cheek areas. The way like, I think they're supposed to be like contours, but they kind of look more like bruises. I don't know. That might just be me though. I haven't taken any damage. No, I haven't. Of course it's going to happen. I'm the protagonist. Well, Zubat isn't exactly going to be a challenge for an electric type. Sure, we'll keep you out. I can't remember type matchups for Skuntank. I always forget how poison types factor into type matchups. Uh-oh. I saw Jupiter, who's the better waifu. I don't know. Flamethrower. Good job I didn't take any of my bugs out. Right. Oh no. Oh, that was... Aftermath. I'm gonna have to be careful about Aftermath on other Pokemon. That could have ended badly. Oh, don't worry. I don't intend to keep out of Team Galactic's business. Before I go anywhere, I'm getting an antidote and a super potion. Dude's watching a documentary around an interviewer spending a weekend in some guy's house. Yeah, I saw some of the chat messages and see you're trying to guilt him. Right, time to get my bike. Enjoy guilting him. It is funny. Ooh. Blue, red, yellow, or green bike? I don't actually remember what colour I picked on my main save. Yellow. You'll blue. One glance at it almost feels like getting a zap from Pikachu. And of course, since it is Sinnoh, it's the bike with the gear. And, you know, just want to take a moment. What do you mean you've seen this before? My method of showing music is totally different. I had to manually move the slider. No, I just want to show off because Sinnoh's bike theme is my favourite bike theme. I love it so much. Did I get the... Do I stick it on 40? Do I have it? Let's put it there. That sounds about right. I don't know. Let me know if I put it back correctly. Yeah, it's my favourite bike theme. Like, especially the second, like, the sort of B section, like, I guess it's a B section. This part, just sort of, it really sells that sort of feel. It really gives me that feeling of, like, you know, riding sort of carefree at like high speeds. You know, wind in your face, and well, not in your face, but you know, like, you know, hair like blowing in the wind because of, you know, you being fast on the bike. I don't know. I just really like this theme. Hence, I used it for my starting music today. But yeah, one thing, I don't think... Oh, hold on. Let's register the bike. I don't think I've gotten a Pokemon from here yet. So let's see what I can get. When I encounter something that's not a dupe. Why are the other likes twice as big as yours? Good question. I'd wager that in the original, if I remember correctly, I'd assume the original, if I remember correctly, they're the same sprite as the player's bike, so I don't know what's happened here. Oh, Meditite. Right, start thinking of Meditite names if I manage to catch it. There we go. Nappy. Any advances on Nappy? Or any other suggestions, I should say? Champ. Because it will be a Medichamp. Medichamp sounds like something Joe would say. Like when he says stuff wrong. Like when he says Bayleaf instead of Byleth. In Super Smash Bros. Medi. I don't think that would fit in 12 characters. Gyarados. I think at this point, Gyarados is on purpose though. Like, specifically to annoy you. I feel like. It works. um. Actually, do I have enough characters to combine both your names? I think I do. You like Champ Medicine? I could combine them both. No, Medicine is why I named my Meditite on my original Diamond save. Because apparently my 10-year-old humour was the peak of comedy. Yeah, Champ actually sounds like a name. I think I probably... I definitely used Sam's name for Shellos. I used my own name for Wurmple. We'll go with Champ. Does that mean send you to the box for now? But I may want you at some point. Let's get these trainer fights out of the way. Ooh, how am I gonna handle Mount Coronet? Tons of spawns. Would we say the entirety of Mount Coronet, like lower bits going up to Snow Point and the upper bits, all count as like one area? Parts I guess it could be useful for Maylene. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, is the entirety, like all parts of it, counted as just one route for the purpose of a Nuzlocke? See how Mount Coronet tells above us. They can't as a top-down perspective. Yeah, they could have shifted the camera the other way, at least. As well, but no, apparently. into main cave, underground path to Snow Point and Snow Peaks. They're different encounters, they also count them as separate areas. I'll have a look at the map when I get closer to it, like up to Cycling Road. I'll have a look at the map, see what I shall do. A powerful presence towers before me. It's you. Oh. It's nearly 8 o'clock, so it's nearly time for night time. Is that what people legit call them online? That's when Rob said that on the Discord the other day. I assumed that was just him being. I assumed that was just like him. Well, you know what the Pokemon fan base is like. You know what? Let's go with that. Because it's not great. There we go. Nighttime music. Right, let's go. I was gonna say heal up, but it's more so restore PP than anything. Going to show the best strat sitting in camp doing nothing. Riveting gameplay. Absolutely riveting gameplay. Oh, it's Lucas's dad. Oh, a rare candy. It also implies a better use of time than playing other games. Of course he would. Time to go down Cycling Road. Also, one thing I don't know if other cycling roads in the series do this, but like once you're on the road, like it starts cycling you downwards automatically. It's the one games and things you must wait for. I mean, Pokemon's kind of done that since Gen 2, I suppose, by having a day-night cycle. I suppose there's also Breath of the Wild with Blood Moons, like for that one shrine. Yeah, it probably is meant to be going downhill. That's how I always interpreted it. It's just obviously top-down, you can't really tell. Legends has no equivalent quest. Oh, lovely. At least because Legends has its own day-night cycle, rather than real-time, you know, you can just do the Breath of the Wild. As they do the Breath of the Wild thing, I'm sure other open world games do this, you know, where you can rest, you know, rest beforehand. Like, yeah, that's the thing with real time. You don't have to sort of wait in game, like you have the game open, but at the same time you'd have to make sure you go on at the right time on the right day. I do like how I didn't notice this when I first played the game, how you keep the bike outfit on in battle. That's neat, I guess. Don't know if that happens in other Pokemon games. Sun and Moon does it, don't remember if Sword and Shield does. Okay. I mean, as we know, I'm not very far in Sword and Shield, so not Sword and Shield, Sun and Moon. Wait, I thought that doesn't have a bike. I thought Sun and Moon doesn't have a bike. I thought it just has ride Pokemon. Well, then why haven't you finished bike? Oh, okay, do you put different clothes on when you use the ride Pokemon? Again, I'm not far enough to have actually used one. But yeah, I've had so much time that's been spent on, for example, this game. Why try racing through Cycling Road in one long shot? Not much point in this game, though. What do you have to say? In Hoenn, there's a reason, because they actually get timed. So there's a reason to race down Cycling Road in that game. Also, yeah, that's another series staple that Sword and Shield didn't do. It didn't have a cycling road. Like, it had bits where the bike was mandatory. What with the water bits, but it didn't have a cycling road. Gen 4 was the last cycling road. Oh, did Gen 5 not have one? Because I don't recall one in Gen 6. Okay. Well, the Sword and Shield should have had a city based on Cambridge, like a town based on Cambridge, and then a cycling road next to it to reference all the cyclists in Cambridge. Close as it has on the other bridges, but you can walk on those. Someday I'll play Gen 5. Probably through emulation, but, you know. Prices keep going up, don't they? I mean, see, if you know how to ride it properly, you leave it in 4th gear the whole time. That's how you use it properly, isn't it?
You dare pirate and steal Nintendo TS money, Kappa.
It's not like they're getting profits off second-hand sales. I remember at one point there were some companies that basically were saying that that they considered secondhand sales worse than piracy. So make of that what you will. Was that Microsoft by any chance? I think it might have been like Ubisoft or EA or something. So, you know, usual suspects. Like, I think this was in the 360 PS3 days. Like, I think it was around the time that, like, EA had that, like, thing where you had to, like, redeem, like, to use online features of the game, you had to, like, redeem a code that came with it. And if you got it secondhand and therefore didn't get the code, you had to, like, buy an online pass or something ridiculous like that. Activision may well have also said it. It's like the usual suspects for, like, just stupidness in the games industry. EA, Ubisoft, Activision. Spice? Bicycle. Going to take you as far as your energy will allow. Well, this is a video game without a stamina meter, so my energy is limitless. If you pirate the game, you don't have to deal with DRM. Great. Yeah, usually that happens. I think back before Denuvo was taken out of Sonic Mania, if you pirated Sonic Mania on PC, you wouldn't have to deal with Denuvo. That might be the case with Sonic Forces still, because that still has Denuvo in it, which probably doesn't help its performance on the PC version. I think it was a Ubisoft game of some sort. I can't remember which Ubisoft game. It might have been a Rainbow Six game, where it had on disc DRM, but then they like updated the anti-piracy of it for the digital, like to make it stronger, but also kept that disc check DRM in the download version. So of course the download version would not detect the disc, activate the copy protection, and not work. And they made the copy protection code so good they couldn't undo it. And so for the next patch, what they did was they took a copy of the game off a piracy site, and used that as their update. So they basically had to pirate their own game to for the official release. Yeah. So yeah, piracy does sometimes legit help games in that regard. Let's make sure we don't die. Oh look, it's that thing. I was just seeing what Joe's message. I'm so tempted to be like, watch me. The Warrior Games graphic files on retro style macro games as a screenshot from emulator. With the Wii Virtual Console, wasn't it like, didn't they find like files pertaining to like a ROM site in like, or text pertaining to a ROM site or something in the header files for the ROMs or something, or like the fact it had those types of header files in the first place was like a thing. I don't know. Hold on. Joe, I am live. I haven't heard of that, but wouldn't be surprised. What? What's the stream elements? I know what you've been busy with, Joe. I've seen the Facebook chat, but also thanks for dropping by. Oh, oops. As much as I do love the bike theme, I also love the route themes, so... Oh, you just say that. Like 8. Raspberries. Come on, I want leper berries. I can't remember where they are. I have a shiny Shinx, not on this save. 8 is technically. Yeah, I suppose. My shiny Shinx isn't on this save. It is on my main save. Oh. Oh, it's Lucas. I'm doing great as always. Not. What? Right or left? Do I like Legends more or this? I would probably say... Legends is probably the overall sort of... Definitely more interesting game. But I like them both, but Legends is probably... Like, I would probably call Legends the overall sort of better experience. Especially considering with Gen 4, with pure Gen 4, you also have Platinum. Right. Sure. The versus Seeker. Oh, there we go. There's the dowsing machine. I would say the dowsing machine is probably more useful in the original version where you can just have it out on the bottom screen. And just tap it whenever you need it, rather than having to like bring up a separate thing for it. Oh, revives aren't particularly useful. The dowsing machine is used like... It's one of the better dowsing machines, I would say. The Gen 4 one. Anyway, since I'm near Roberg, actually, I may as well quickly go heal up. I don't use the drowsing machine. But yeah, of course you're the kind of person who would like the honey tree mechanic. I wear shorts the whole year. I've got energy to burn. Oh no, horribly awkward spot. That sounds annoying. We've got calories. I've got lots of calories to burn, I suppose. I don't really need the crit there, game. Chimchar will switch in west. See, Ben, this is where he'll say that you've obviously done something wrong, or he'll just lol you. Done everything right. We'll keep you up, Geo, dude. Water Pulse. Any water type move you know at the moment? Have I sat in camp doing nothing, right? Yes, I think so. I will say, you can use the dowsing machine with the touchscreen if you're playing in handheld, which is a lot better than it's a lot easier than having to move a cursor around and press A. Well, I say easier, it's quicker than moving a slow cursor around and pressing A. When we get home compatibility, yeah, I was saying about that earlier. Ben was saying it's Pokemon Week soon, so maybe they'll have something to say then. Because I might be misremembering, but I'm sure they said February when when the games came out or something. But I might just be misremembering. Anything you've done wrong was just saying completing the Pokédex is something to do. Yeah, what used to be GTS, it's a bit awkward that you can't get there. To finish the story. I don't think completing this Pokédex is the main story, though. Just because he says it in the beginning. It better be worth it. You're not the doctor. you're not. You just can't tell anyone. It wasn't like a year day without mentioning Doctor Who. Oh, come on now. That'd be like trying to get me to go a day without mentioning Sonic. You know? Has anything died this stream? No. No, because I did grinding beforehand. How's your day been? Hope it's been alright. Just sanity? Oh, apart from that. Actually, I'm gonna check the encounter table for the beginning bit of Mount Coronet, because, like, they might be all dupes. It's been okay. Cole's gotten worse, but surviving. Hopefully that starts getting better sooner rather than later. Therapy might be a bit better. You have 69 hours and Rob's not working every day till Friday. Ooh. Ooh. Well, you never know, your immune system might start kicking in overdrive or something. Right, let me check. So the Route 207 entrance. Okay, there's... Do I have a Machop in the box? Hold on. I know I said I'm not going to use the boxes, I'm just going to look at it. Okay, no, I don't have a Machop in the box. Okay, so Machop, Cleffa, Chingling are the ones that I could get from there that aren't... that I don't already have. Oh, another rare candy. Of course you have over 100 hours. You have like thousands of hours in Sword and Shield for some reason. So I'm not surprised you already have like over 100
Hello
hours. Hello there indeed. Oh. Looks like the affection bonuses are gonna start kicking in soon. Which I'm not gonna say no to, because, you know. That'll help with the Nuzlocke.
The longer the icon mission is on Earth, the stronger he will become.
Thanks, Samuel Hayden, for that reminder. Oh great. At night, Geodunes are a higher encounter. That's annoying. Why did I evolve Perfection? Because I want the stat boosts from Evolution. Much as I prefer Bidoof over its evolution, I wanted the stats. Like, you know, I want to survive as much as I can. Incineroar is the only perfection? No. Bidoof is the one true perfection. hardest choices require the strongest wills. Indeed. Oh no, it's defense rows. The classic know you. I can't remember what's good against Bronzor. Not that, apparently. Is Rock good against? I don't know. No. I'm not good with my type matchups. It's a good job I am like a little bit over leveled. Oh, why would you crit now? It always happens, it crits when you don't need it. Oh, a super potion. That's handy. I'm gonna give you a normal potion just in case. So I may as well sell the revive. Won't be needing that really. Doesn't help. Bronzor against heat before levitate, getting rid of either its fire or ground weakness. That sounds annoying. I suppose that's the kind of thing you wouldn't even be able to tell till you attack it. Good old Crick Astley. That said, I should probably switch out Crick Astley. Steel no longer resists Dark as of Gen 6. Ah, right. Again, not that I remember my type matchups around those sorts of types anyway. No, let's not wait. Yeah, let's not bulldoze my own Pokemon. I don't think that'd be a good idea. But Ben, it's easy to wait for it though. Just once you'd like for a game you enjoy to not turn into a dull grind fest in the end game. Does Xenoblade X turn into a dull grind fest in the end game? Yes, oh. Does Hollow Knight turn into a dull grind fest in the end game? Of course, if I ask Joe, he'll probably say that it turns into a dull grind fest in the beginning. Yes. Oh. um. You didn't. You enjoyed Sonic Mania. That doesn't turn into a grind fest because it's a Sonic game. If you count the Godmaster DLC. Okay. Night is dull. There we go. No, not buy. Sell. Sell the revive. It's pointless in a Nuzlocke run. No one asked you. What other games do I know you enjoy? I was gonna say Mario Odyssey, that turns into a grind fest at the end. Look over at my game collection, or some of my game collection. You weren't thinking of to fail to read a map and get lost, you enjoy it. Thinking Metrovanias, last week or week before, I managed to do a little bit more of Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I really need to keep going back to it because it's such a good game. So yeah, anyways. So yeah, we've got the lower cave bit. 2F, 3F. That emote you when the game expects you to read a map. Let's see. What I might do is just count the entire lower bit, including the Route 216 entrance, as one thing, just because like the encounter tables are very similar. They're not exactly the same, but they're very similar. And like I'm not gonna want to sit around waiting for like a Chingling or something, considering how long it took me to get Onyx. And now I can't leave the entire like inside bit as one, and then like go and then count the outside bit, the top, a separate one. Pitching these adorbs. I know, but it's 10%. You know how long it took to get Onyx. And Chingling could still appear on the outside bit anyway. But yeah, I think I'll do the outside bit as its own, and then the inside bit. So 2 separate areas. Also with Dupe's Claws, is it normally with our evolutions of the same like different Pokemon of the same line counted in the Dupe's Claws, or would it be like, oh, if I've got a Machop, would a Machoke count as separate? Is that a yes as in I'd have to catch, as in like you'd have to catch the evolved one, or they count as Dupe? Okay. Okay, cool. Well, I guess it depends on like the individual runner as well. Okay. We already had something for Route 207. We don't have an encounter. We haven't had an encounter for Route 206 though. So let me just check the encounter table for Route 206. I might get an encounter for that off stream, just because like it's a lot of dupes. Or is it? Hold on. Actually, no. Even still, I can't be bothered. I might get that off stream. I want to continue. I want to progress the game. Oh, we're taking a few steps in the cave, and it's not a Zubat. Wow. So Geodude is apparently 30% encounter rate in this area. So obviously what that means is, yeah, I know they're more common at least at the moment at this time of day. It may be 30%, but in my experience, percent normally means not percent in Pokemon. Like 95 accuracy, more like 90%, 95% chance to miss. I could joke that perhaps 30% means 30 times more likely than everything else. I think that. Oh, look, it's everyone's favourite character, Boss. Or question mark, question mark, question mark. This world is being ruined, right? This world is imperfect. If only I could wipe away the impurities and make it as beautiful as me. That camera clip. Lovely. Either a clip or like super close up anyway. Blank stare. No, Pokemon protagonist, of course, they've got a blank stare. Well. But yeah, how do you like my Lysanderoth impression? I'm literally just doing this to see if I can get an encounter. No, I've already got one of you. Actually, I suppose if I'm counting the entire thing, I suppose I could always, like, get my encounter later. Since again I am running like full dupes claws. I should really switch west to the front if there's going to be like rock types and stuff around here. Yeah. Oh, no problem once switching to a water type. Anyways, Route 208. Okay, there's 2 encounters that I don't already have. Switch west to the front. No, not check summary. Nope. There we go. Black belt Kyle. Is he about to punch a hole in my wall? And then, like, drink a load of Monster? Actually, once I get to once I get to Hearthome, I should probably next Pocket Monster. Hearthome's not no. So this one's after Hearthome. What am I doing? Yeah, when I get to the next Pokemon Center, I should probably get out Champ, start having them gain XP. If I want them to potentially join in with a gym battle at some point. If I beat you, will you share some food with me? No. No, because if you beat me, you'll just like steal. Well, not steal. Well, I suppose it is steal. You will just take like loads of my money. Well, if you beat me, the run will probably be over. Anyway, because, you know, I'll probably not have the motivation to continue if I suffer a party loss. Let me get sturdy. Yep. Gotta love sturdy. Everyone's favourite. Sure. We're starved for food and now we're starved for a win. Well, perhaps you should go to like the next town. It's not that far. Yeah, like you're not that far from a city. So yeah, if you want food, just really go over there. You won't survive the night. Comby. I see you weren't lucky enough to get a female Comby. Look at you, you've killed him. Ooh. That's probably going to be better than Mega Drain, because that'll get a stab. I know it's based off its less good attack stat, but it'll get stab. Speaking of Duster Thread. I take no prisoners. Use Air Cutter. Oh, a crit as well. Would I do well in super contests? Then have berries. Raz. Luck. And Pinap. Nope, that was meant to be yes. Come on, I want a leper berry. Oh, 3 berries. Don't mind if I do. Alright, I assume this is the MP. If your Pokemon loses a super contest, they get publicly executed. Nuzlocke rules. Is that an actual rule? Yeah, I assume that. Don't have any of the berries I want. But yeah, I assume this is the NPC that gives you the berry checker app in the original, which of course you don't need in this because it's on the town map. So I got app and map confused. Well, no, it's more of a quality of life change. You know, you can just see it on the map instead of having to use a separate Poketch app. The Faithful Remake. Look, they seem very fast and loose with when they are faithful. To be fair, they also added the honey trees to the map as well, so... Oh, Keystone. I mean, not that I'm going to be able to talk to anyone underground on this save, but you know... Oh wait, no. You can. You can get Spiritomb in this version, I believe. I believe it counts talking to the various NPCs that are in the underground as talking to people for the purpose of getting Spiritomb. So I think I read that anyway. So I think you can do it without multiplayer in this version. I think. My Spiritomb between streams? No. Route 208, I haven't got an encounter yet, have I? Already got you. know. I'm a subscriber, you know. Doesn't mean I have to do everything you say. Actually, no, you're not. Anyways, already got one of you. Already got one of you. Oh. Thank you for the Prime sub again. It is appreciated. Grind Spiritomb? No. If I want to grind Spiritomb, I'll do it on my main save. Here we go, here's an encounter I didn't already have. Psyduck. So, Psyduck names. I don't have any ideas for Psyduck names, so... How do I take back my sub? Look, you were complaining about having to do boring stuff in Legends. Is it male or female? I must assume. But yeah, it's female. Jemima, wasn't it? Let's just see. If Sam also has a suggestion. It's a good. Okay. His suggestion seems to be use Ben's. We'll go with that. Let me just check I spelled it correctly. Yeah. I don't want another. Oh, I don't want another Dwayne situation. I'll put her in the box for now because I do have a water type. It's time for Hearthome City. Hearthome City, warm and kind. Oh look, it's the fisherman. Of course you're from the Hoenn region. you evidently have a lot of experience with water. There was no animation for going right to the Pokeball. Yeah, I also noticed that. Anyway, may as well let him take me to the contest hall, even if I'm gonna come straight back over here to go in the other buildings. Small indie company. But this isn't Game Freak. How do I know this? Well, of course I know him. He's me. Yeah, since this is Diamond Pearl, we can't fight her yet. Mother. One ethereal sticker, see? What are you booing? Oh look, your Earthbound is here. What? I'm confused. What do you mean by Earthbound? Oh, right. It's a frame to display a photo in. No, I'm pretty sure that is a photo in itself. Well, in universe. Here, your mum actually does something. That's about as much as she does, if I remember correctly. That's a pretty cool picture. Oop. That's a pretty cool picture. I was supposed to get the Poffin case from the Poffin build. No, this might be. Is it from the? Not like a red, blue, yellow mum who just stays at home watching TV all day. I suppose. But I can't remember if there's anything to find in the in this bit, or whether it's just people to talk to. But yeah, I'm probably not going to bother with any contests just because, like, there's not really much point. Don't really get anything from it. Gonna make Legends fun by playing X. Oh, you like playing X while you wait for wait for the thing to come up in Legends? Yeah. I see. X has taken the priority on the TV as well. Does X support off TV play, or is the gamepad just for like whichever functions it is? Okay, that's cool. Most first-party games I think did, other than like Splatoon. Splatoon's one of the only ones I can think of that doesn't support off TV play in any form. In terms of first-party stuff, anyway. Okay, it's the fan club I get the case from. No, I haven't seen the globe because I can't get in. No. Anyway, let's see if Amity Square will let in any of my Pokemon. PG Cliff. Oh, let me take Psyduck if I get Psyduck out. Okay, let's go get Psyduck out. I don't have to parade a corpse around. Oh yeah, and I said I was gonna get Meditite out. Who shall I bench for now? I bench Quick Astley just because higher level. Well, she's higher leveled. As amazing as Quickatune's Cry is. For now. Well, this will just be to hold Psyduck in the party. So few Pokemon are eligible for Amity Square. Also, Amity Square has some camera controls as well. Not much, but some. Because playing that zoomed in is going to be a bit hard to play. You get more of a proper top-down vibe if you do this. Well, I assume the whole game, if they did the whole game, they would have had to make sure that the things would look, that they'd had to like model stuff more off-screen for it. I'll leave it zoomed out. Why not? But yeah, I think the list for Amity Square is basically Diamond Pearls plus the starters. I think, and it's the Diamond Pearl Amity Square, so like the less expanded one. So it's really tiny compared to, compared to Platinum's Amity Square. But also, you do get to make Poffins here, though. I don't have a Poffin case yet. But yeah, you can make Poffins here. Because with the game, in this game, if you have multiple eligible Pokemon in your party, they will show up in the square, and you can have them all like come around, and then you can like cook Poffins with them all like gathered around the Poffin thing. Careful, you get soft lock in here. How do you get soft lock in here? But yeah, how do you get soft locked in Amity Square? Those are ruins from a long time ago. I wonder if they show up and get stuck in the ruins. I think with the Pokemon, I think if you push them now, at least now, I think if you push them up against like stuff, yeah, they disappear like that. That might have been like added in a patch. Like if you walk into them. Amulet coin, that'll be useful. and I don't know if the sort of pushing them into stuff and like them disappearing like that, whether that was added in a patch or something. Because I think they did fix some of the soft locks in the patches that we've had so far. But yeah, for some reason you have to go through Amity Square to unlock the walking Pokemon feature. Anyways, let's see. You know, I might have Duster Fredwalk come out with me. This guy is still his Pokemon still aren't allowed here. Also, they kept these reporters in, but they don't let you, like, they don't have like the text selection things, so it's a bit pointless. Yeah, I do like that you can choose which Pokemon you walk with. It's not just like the first one in the party, at least. Well, perhaps you'd get noticed if you weren't like in a corner around a wall that no one can see you around. What's on TV? I do like that the TV shows, like, they like clue you into some things like held items and stuff. Like, it's a relatively organic way of having it in game. Do they all share a bed, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory style? Perhaps. Perhaps, yeah. What do you have to say? Okay. Shell Bell. May as well equip it to someone. I don't know, you. Well, actually, if we give it to Shellos. Don't trade it. No, it's the Soothe Bell that Joe traded, not the Shell Bell. I tend to have you in battles a lot, so if I give you the Amulet coin... Route 212 is getting doused by rain. Perhaps you can giggle at people running to avoid the downpour. Oh. I did dig up a blue shard at some point. I'm thinking. We'll probably just explore and do stuff in Hearthhome and then probably finish up before going out to Route 209. We can start with Route 209 next time. Because then we can have the day music, possibly. Actually, no, we probably won't have the day music because it'll be late by the time I start the stream. If I set up for stream really quickly after work, I might get some of the day music. But I feel like I can't be able to go all the way to Slacy on town, but I don't want to stop in the middle of Route 2, like in the middle of a route. I remember is there anything useful I can buy here? Not really. I'd like dusk balls, really. Since most of these streams are going to be happening at game, like at night in game. Should we go make a poffin or two? Or just to show it off. It's time to destroy my analog stick. I still find it a little odd that you can't use the touchscreen for this in handheld mode, considering you can use the touchscreen for stuff like the Poketch and the digging in the underground and cleaning badges. Alright, now that I want to go as fast as we can now. I'm doing the Mario Party thing. Sort of. I'm not using my palm, but I was using like my fingers like that. 4 spicy dry poffins. I think that's enough poffins though, for now. Tried me a poffin once, it came out horribly burned. Oof. I made them enough on the DS to remember how they went. Nintendo said no though. Now what Nintendo said no to is showing off the super secret Switch Sports footage and screenshots. Don't tell Nintendo. Shh. Yeah, also apparently in BDSP, if you do more than one of the same berry, it'll spoil the puffin. Apparently, I've not tried it myself. Ben, go to Nintendo jail. I suppose I haven't gone to Nintendo jail for just having this music playing on stream. Let's go in the really out of place cathedral building. Moving swiftly on. Ah, here we go. Now, instead of someone's PC, it'll actually tell us whose PC it is. Be definitely not a church. There we go. Actually, let's see what Rowan has to say about our Pokédex. Okay. Can't remember what is in my PC. Whether is it just it's just ball capsules in this game because there's no mail. Are there any other buildings to go in? I've been in there. Yeah, I think that's it. Well, there's the contests, but I can't be bothered. Oh, Barry. Or Thud in this case. Right. I forgot he fights you here. I genuinely forgot he fights you here. Thought I've missed you. I mean, this is what I've missed about Pokemon Rivals. Just showing up out of nowhere and surprising you with a fight. Because to dunk on Sword and Shield again, Hop will tell you he's going to battle you, and then it's up to you to walk up to him and be like, oh, I want to battle you now. You know? Whereas here, Barry just, shows up and is like, hey. Uh-oh. Oh, it's truly a Gen 4 game. When we have to deal with Stealth Rock. Flips to west. I know it's going to deal damage for the Stealth Rock, but hopefully not too much. Hey, at least I gained a little bit of health back with Shell Bell. we go, it's just speed, it's not evasiveness. Raising your speed doesn't matter if you're going to die anyway. And we'll switch you in. Is it going to be a big enough weasel for that guy in Legends though? It never is. I remember this. Hey, it's this guy that gives you the egg, isn't it? Right, I'll get the egg. Deposit you back for now. I think this is the Happini egg. We may as well keep that in the party and try and hatch it next time. Let's go heal up as well before I forget. Right. And so, on that note, let's save. Yeah, on that note, I think that's a good place to end today. So, yeah, as usual, thanks to everyone that's been here for watching, whether they've been here a little while, the whole time, whether they've chatted or lurked, it is always appreciated. Thanks again, Ben, for the Prime resub. You can use my one rubbish emote. New emotes will come at some point, hopefully. But yeah, that was a much better session today. No deaths. No deaths. Yeah. You like it? I guess it looks a bit better in small form. But you know, I want to have some, like, make some stuff that's like properly meant to be, like, properly designed to be an emote. You know? But yeah. So, Tuesday, we should hopefully be finishing Sonic Colors DS, because we're about halfway through the game anyway. You know, Sonic Colors is not a long game, regardless of whether you're playing on the Wii or on the DS. And yeah. So yeah, once that is done, it's full time on the Nuzlocke until I either finish it or I lose. Yeah. So yeah, we'll and I won't have to do any grinding between now and next stream, which is nice. And just go straight to Route 209. So yeah, hopefully if I get onto stream early enough, we can at least hear the day version of Route 209 for a few minutes because it's Route 209. You know, it needs no other introduction. But yeah. Oh wait, no, no, I don't have to worry about day night. It's a Sunday. I'm not working. We will hear Route 209 day. I'm thinking of Tuesday stream. That's Sonic Colors though, so that's fine. There's no day-night cycle in Sonic Colors. I was gonna say I don't know if there's any Sonic games with day-night cycles, but then I remembered Sonic Adventure has a day-night cycle throughout its story, and then Unleashed is kind of based on a day-night cycle overall. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't know how far we'll get next time on the Nuzlocke next Sunday. We might get up to Veilstone. Whether I'll be confident enough to do the Veilstone gym when I get there, I don't know. But we shall see. We shall see. We got Route 209 and like 210 to get through. I think maybe 212 as well as Selacion Town. And we'll need to go up the tower, and we might have a poke around the Selacion ruins as well, because there's items there. But yeah, I think before I ramble on too long, I should probably think about hitting the end button. So yeah, let's hit that end stream button. So yeah,